Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for Monday Night Football, Week 6, between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans on Monday, October 18th, 2021. My name is Steve, and we're going to have 3 picks here for you that I think are great value bets for this Monday Night Football game. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support on the channel. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 725 subscribers by the end of this episode, so appreciate your help out with that. Be sure to also check out our community Discord channel. I'll post a link to that in the comment section and also in the description. It's a great place to connect with our community. Have a lot of good ideas for bets in there and just a lot of great stuff in there. Typically here we would go over our comment cappers and results section, but because I'm recording this on Sunday Night Football, I'm unable to provide any results or comment cappers to you. So we will provide those results on Thursday. We'll provide Sunday night and Monday night results on Thursday Night Football. So getting right into our picks, at number 1, we are going with the Buffalo Bills, minus 5.5 spread here versus the Tennessee Titans at minus 110 odds. So I know what you're probably thinking. You're looking at a guy with a Bills jersey on and a Bills cornhole ball in the background. You're thinking, this is just another homer pick. No, I really do just love this spread. The Bills are arguably the best team in all of football, going up against the Titans team that has some injury concerns, has some defensive concerns, and their offense hasn't quite gelled the way that people thought it would here early on in the season. So they're not going to get it right against Buffalo. Buffalo's first in yards and points allowed on the defensive side. They don't allow yards, they don't allow points. They're the best in all of football. And you saw what they did in Kansas City last week to Patrick Mahomes. They were dominant. In Kansas City against Patrick Mahomes. Think about that for a second. How many teams can say that? Honestly. Not many. Gave KC the business on the road. Like I said here with the Titans, 21st in yards allowed on defense, 24th in scoring defense. That's not that great. And now, like I said, with the Titans' injury problems, they're a little banged up. A.J. Brown coming into this game questionable. Julio is just kind of getting back. So the chemistry really just isn't there as far as in the passing game yet. I think by the end of the year it will be. This will be a dangerous team at the end of the season. But right now as it stands, the Titans defensively are really struggling. And even offensively, I think they're going to struggle against a great defense. And, they rely so much on Derrick Henry running the football. They're not going to have an easy time doing that, for sure. And like I said, the Bills are one of the most profitable teams on the spread. You really can't go wrong here. The Bills have been one of the most profitable teams since last year on the spread, and they've been very, very profitable here this year. How many straight have they covered in? Ever since they lost to Pittsburgh, they've covered in every game. So they're 4-1 against the spread this season, and they were pretty good last year as well. So, it's like they are one of the best teams in football, and they're one of the best bets right now going in football. So take the train while it's hot, because this team right now has won 4 straight games by 18 plus. And talk about a Titans team that lost to the Jets, got blown out at home against the Cardinals. They beat Jacksonville last week, but that was in no way, by no means, an impressive victory. Take it there for your number 1 pick. Bills minus 5.5 spread here versus the Titans at minus 110 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Derrick Henry over 12.5 receiving yards here for the Titans at minus 114 odds. So actually, I really love this line. The Titans, we talked about it just a minute ago that they're probably going to struggle running the football in this game against that great Bills defense. So they're going to have to find different ways to give him the football. The best matchups for Derrick Henry, because he is so big, is against linebackers, corners, safeties. That's where he does his best work. So what's the best way to do that? Swing the ball out on the edge. Get those matchups with the corners, the linebackers, the safeties. Go away from the defensive line. So I expect them to throw a couple swing passes to him. Be a little bit creative. Like I said, I believe he's going to have a hard time running the ball. So they're going to have to find a way to get the ball down the field somehow. I think that's definitely going to be a part of the game plan. Henry on this line this year is 4-1 so far. He's been very involved in the passing game. He has 14 catches, 125 yards on the season. That's very solid. Coming in here with 5 games played, that's an average of 25 yards a game receiving. So that's double what this line is. This line is 12.5. And like I said, this is a better opportunity, honestly, for him to do that, because they're likely to also be playing from behind. And what happens late in the game when you're playing from behind, you take some check downs to your running backs. That happens quite often. And I wouldn't be surprised if it happened in this game either as far as that goes. But I expect to cash this one pretty early, to be honest with you. Like I said, for all those reasons that we just said about finding different ways to get him the ball. And this is a very low line, right? 12.5 yards. That's where I like to live. So take it there for your number 2 pick. Derrick Henry over 12.5 receiving yards here for the Titans at minus 114 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we are going with Emmanuel Sanders over 54.5 receiving yards here for the Bills at minus 114 odds. So this is a great matchup here for Sanders. He's having actually a really solid year this year, guys. 19 catches, 322 yards, and 4 touchdowns. If you average that out, that's over 60 yards receiving a game. He has been very, very close to this line in every single game. 52, 48, 94, 74, 54. So he's 2-3 technically against the line, but he was right on the doorstep there. On the 3 losses. So this is a great matchup for him. The Tennessee Titans allow the most receiving yards, 2 wide receivers at over 1,100 on the year. So he's going to have great matchups on the outside. He's going to have a lot of opportunity here to cash this. That Titans pass defense is no bueno, no good. So he's going to have a lot of opportunity here. Like I said, he's having a very good year. 19 catches on the season. 4 touchdowns, 322 yards. He's really getting it done. And he's had a great connection here with Josh Allen. He averages, the lowest amount of targets he's had is 5. He's had up to 8. So this guy averages between 5 and 8 targets a game. Right around in that 6 to 7 is what he averages. So that's very good, right? He's going to have a lot of opportunities down the field. He's still getting it done. He's 34 years young, but still getting it done here in the NFL, and you love to see it. I also like his anytime touchdown as well. I'm not making that an official play, but if you're looking for a value touchdown in this game, Emmanuel Sanders at plus 160 looks pretty good to me. Same types of things. The Titans' pass defense is so bad they allow a lot of touchdowns to wide receivers as well. They've allowed the most amount of fantasy points, the most amount of wide receiver statistics across the board the Titans have. So take it there for your number 3 pick, Emmanuel Sanders over 54.5 receiving yards here for the Bills at minus 114 odds. Okay, and that's going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. Really helps us grow the channel. We're trying to get to 725 subscribers here by the end of the week, so appreciate your help out with that. Also, be sure to check out our community Discord. It's a great place to connect with our community. If you would like to participate also in our comment cappers section, please be sure to drop your favorite player or pick down below in the comment section. Put a star or an asterisk next to it so I know that's your official pick, especially if you're putting out many different picks across the screen. Pick your favorite one out of those so I know how to organize it and I can, make easy work of it. Okay, guys, other than that, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.